Welcome back to my YouTube channel here for the Formula 1 race analysis from China.
Hey!
Simon, did we do a good job on Sky Sports F1?
I don't know, you tell me.
Do you know who this man is, everybody?
Many people do. Not many people do. I was hoping it was going to be a slightly better race, weren't you? But we didn't get the overtaking we got last year.
But the British fans watching will be rather happy, won't they?
Yeah, they'll be happy. Lewis gets another
Most
win.
of them.
Well, yeah,
Some
exactly. Polarises a little bit, doesn't he? But no, 75 wins for him.
Are you a Lewis Hamilton fan?
I can't confirm nor deny either way because that would just get me in trouble.
So diplomatic always.
Very diplomatic.
So diplomatic.
Very
Okay,
diplomatic.
thank you very much for the chat. What were we laughing about just before, actually? Can't remember. Can't remember. Okay, it happens. Okay, race analysis. So it all happened at the start, and it was just typical Lewis style. That he was nowhere the whole weekend, and then in the end of the weekend, when it matters, in qualifying already, he was super close, and then in the race, just absolutely nailed it. Fully focused, bombed the start, straight off, and took the lead and never looked back. But also, not only that, suddenly he also found a lot of pace in the race, which he never had before in race speed here in China. So he was just so damn fast in the race as well, and so he just deserved it, huh? Full on, awesome job. And then Valtteri said that he didn't really mess up the start. He just said that he hit the painting of the start-finish line straight because he was on pole, so he was very close to the start-finish line straight. And so you go over it very, very quickly after launching, and that caused the wheel spin. And so he says that was the cause. Not sure if he's right on that, but let's give him the benefit on the doubt on that one. Then just lacked a bit of race pace, which is sort of a common trait with him, that you often get that somehow. He needs to work on that still to be faster in the race, but we also know that Lewis is just such an amazing benchmark. And then after that, Verstappen, well, back behind we had Leclerc, who had to let by Vettel. That was harsh. Yeah, so Ferrari on Leclerc, I mean, I guess he has to live with it at the moment, and they've told him that for now he will be a little bit of a number 2 at times. But boy, it was pretty harsh. I mean, at least give him a bit more time to show that he maybe could go faster. But they said they was like, okay, go faster, otherwise you're gonna have to let him by. And they gave him like not even 1 lap, I think, and then straight, okay, let him by. Which, okay, fair enough. But then afterwards, I mean, Vettel just couldn't go much faster. He was 1 or 2 tenths quicker or something. But that wasn't enough, you know. And then after that, just completely messed up Leclerc's race because of strategy, lost out to Verstappen as well. Yeah, so that's not great how they managed that, really, honestly. And then yeah, to the Verstappen-Vettel battle, just so cool. I mean, Max Verstappen is always on for putting on the show. You can never count him off, and he's always going to give it a try when there's a half opportunity, because that wasn't really an opportunity he had there with Vettel, and he just went so deep in the braking zone, and so awesomely done. Just locked up the front wheel a little bit, so the mistake he did there is he should have had the brake balance a little bit more rearwards, especially when he knows that he's going to go for such a lunge. You need to prepare for that with the brake balance. I don't think he did that, so that maybe cost him that 3rd place today. And Justin and Julian, have you had an easy weekend, guys?
Yeah, easy, chill.
Chilled out
6
weekend?
hours of sleep over the weekend. Perfect.
6 hours over the whole weekend?
Yeah.
That's not great.
Ah, well.
We need to file a complaint on Monday, huh? For that, for working hours. Huh? Okay, where was I now? You can see behind me, by the way, everybody's like building up already. It's like building down. I don't know. It happens so quick in F1. From one moment to the next, they just take everything apart, put everything in the plane, and off they go. Trainer Robert Kubica's trainer there. Verstappen, I mean, awesome how he tried that. I want to hear Verstappen's comments after the race. I haven't heard them or seen them anywhere yet, because I'm sure he won't be happy with Vettel running him off the road after when they were side by side coming out of the corner. So that's going to be interesting. And then the race was really done. There was not much else going on, because yeah, nothing more happened after that. They all did a couple more they all did another pit stop, but Lewis just dominated, drove it home. Vettel clearly 3rd. Leclerc no chance to get 4th. Verstappen, great job to beat one Ferrari, awesome, so far ahead of his teammate as well. Ricciardo did a good job today, by the way. I'm sure a lot of you are Ricciardo fans. He's very popular, so he's done a good job. Finally, like establishing himself internally, beating Nico Rosberg in qualifying, beating him in the race. Really good solid race. But Renault's just so far away. It's just unbelievable that they're still so far. They have a lot of catching up to do. Who else can we praise for today? I mean, Kimi Räikkönen, good solid race to get some points there with the Alpha was nice. And then driver of the day was Alex Albon, who's really like setting a mark in F1. And as a young driver, that's what you have to do. You have to set a mark when you come in and really grab people's attention. And that's exactly what he's doing, even getting driver of the day, which is really cool because he started from the pit lane, finished 10th, a lot of good overtakings. His teammate once again crashed. Maybe not 100% his fault, but anyway, still crashed. So that's cool. That's about it. So thank you very much if all of you have tuned in for the whole weekend and all the analysis I've done on the channel. That's really, really cool. And also on, and coming next, right, a couple of hours after this video is going to be the race vlog behind the scenes. And then for the rest of the season, I think Mercedes are really big favorites at the moment. They're just looking so strong, and Ferrari is just struggling. So Ferrari, just a final insight, which is really important. Ferrari have pitched their car in the wrong place aerodynamically at the moment. They have way too little drag and just way not enough downforce in the corners, and that's where they're losing a lot of time. Just it's not ideal for fastest possible lap. They're in the wrong place with their car. So they were trying this weekend to put on some more rear wing. But they didn't have the bigger rear wing that they needed, so they need to produce that. But also putting on rear wing is not an efficient way because it's a one-to-one, like increased downforce, increased drag. So it's not really the way to go. The way to go is to take it from other places in the car, like front wing, side end plates, and all that stuff. And there just get some more downforce because it comes in a much cheaper way. Cheaper, I mean you don't increase drag one-to-one by getting a downforce in those places. And so that's what they really need to focus on now. But that's a lot of work. It's going to take time. It's not quick. So at the moment they're just going to be strong on those high speed, on those tracks where there's a lot of straights. Baku, not really sure. There's so many slow corners where they're going to lose out a lot. Long straights as well where they're going to gain. Very difficult to judge if that's going to be a track where they might be ahead. Let's see. I put Mercedes ahead at the moment everywhere, even Barcelona, I think. So yeah, I really hope that Ferrari can ramp it up because we want to see some action. We want to see some close fighting like in Bahrain. So let's hope that they all come back very quickly. That's it for me. Thank you very much for tuning in again. Please subscribe if it's the first time here on my channel, and if you appreciate these kind of insights, and like the video as well, or do whatever you want. Thank you very much. I'm now going to be flying home, and I hope you enjoy the behind the scenes. And there's two behind the scenes, by the way. There's qualifying and race. And that's it. Over and out from China.